All right. So while I was at the vet yesterday with my dog, at the emergency vet, Vash was streaming. He was streaming the DNC debates, and apparently he decided to, before the DNC debates started, he decided that he was going to cover a Destiny video where he was going on a rant about, like, if you're poor, if you're living in a place where your rent is too high, the rent is too damn high. Anyone who remembers that meme is an OG. If you're living somewhere where your rent is too damn high, your living expenses are too much, and you're just not able to survive where you currently are, then you should move. That at surface level, Destiny's opinion was that you should just move, Fivehead. He claims that's not what he's saying, but it's what he's saying. He even went on to, like, really, like, this video was fucking terrible. I encourage you to watch Vash's coverage of the video. I'm not covering it on stream. That's not what I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be talking about one line that Destiny said during the Vash debate. We're going to be watching that line, that thing Destiny said, and talking about that, because I think it's important to talk about. But regardless, Destiny found out that Vash was covering his video, and Destiny just, like, right after being, like, really tilted from playing a game of League, is like, fuck it, I'm muting my stream so I don't get banned, and fucking gets onto Vash's stream and they start debating for 20 minutes. I wasn't able to see it live because I was at the emergency vet, but I watched it this morning, and holy shit, dude. Oh my god. Destiny, unironically, got destroyed in this debate. I encourage you to watch it. It reminded me of, like, you know how, like, in a movie, you'll have a villain? Like you'll have a... Oh, yeah, even Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes showed up in Vash's chat and was saying, like, based Destiny and like, supporting Destiny. Like, maybe Destiny might be on the wrong side of things if Nick Fuentes is supporting him and agrees with him. That might be something to consider. But regardless, Destiny comes in really tilted because he just played League. He comes in and he is yelling already, like, immediately as soon as the debate starts yelling and being really condescending and is just really bad faith. He spends the whole debate projecting beliefs that Destiny believes lefties have and strawman stuff on Vash. Vash comes out of it looking really good. Even I rewatched the debate from Destiny's side. Like, I synced up Destiny's stream and the debate on YouTube to watch the chat from the VOD, and even people in Destiny's chat who are watching the stream were like, there was one person who said in all caps, "Oh my god, of all people, Destiny loses to Vash." Like, people in chat were spamming like, "Oh my god, is he actually losing this debate?" He looked horrible in this debate. But either way, I want to watch this one clip. It's only a few seconds long, and it's towards the end of the debate between the two. And this is basically when Destiny went full mask off. It reminds me of, like, in a movie. Okay, this is the analogy I was using before. You know how, like, in a movie, you'll have a character who's actually, like, a bad guy, but he pretends to be cool and, like, to be chill, and everyone likes him and no one realizes that he actually has, like, bad intentions, but then he gets found out and exposed to everybody and then just has, like, a fucking mental breakdown and lashes out at everybody when they realize, like, the true nature of this person. The best, like, example I can think of right now is, like, it's like Sylvanas at the end of BFA when she accidentally says the Horde is nothing and then realizes what she said, and then just starts screaming, "You are all nothing," and freaking out, and then kills Sour Fang. It was a bit like that, the full mask off thing. Let's just watch this, because Destiny said some shit here, and I wanna deconstruct it. Here we go.
or rhetoric since we spoke amicably
That's
with each other 2 years
great, but
ago.
I hate lefties now. I hope they all get fucking banned after this new because it's the new counterculture. The new Jordan Petersons and Ben Shit-Piros on the internet are the Kyle Kalinskis and Hassans and all the other brain-dead fucking LARPing socialist dipshits that come on here and pretend to talk about economics or finance and don't know anything about any of this, and it drives me fucking crazy to listen to it. Like this idea that if you're poor, it's impossible to move. It's so fucking stupid.
I have never heard
so
anyone.
Stupid.
I have never heard anyone say that in my life.
Of course not, because at the end of the day, you hide behind irony and hyperbole.
No,
and whoa!
Wrong.
All right. that was basically what I wanted to go over there here. So Destiny said that us lefties, BreadTube essentially, he's referring to BreadTube, we're the new counterculture Jordan Peterson, Ben Shapiro types now. We're the new thing. And that's the claim I want to discuss. There's a lot I could deconstruct from this debate, but I really feel like this statement from Destiny is what I want to talk about. Is there any merit in that belief? And I'm going to be completely honest with you, I wonder about that every single day. Every day I wonder, Am I just going down like another rabbit hole? I went down the alt-right rabbit hole. Who's to say that I wouldn't go down the alt-left rabbit hole if one even exists? And after a lot of deliberation about that, I ended up coming to the conclusion that no, I haven't, and BreadTube is not the new fucking anti-sjw skeptic community. But how did I come to this conclusion, and why do I believe this? A tactic that I oftentimes like to employ in order to sort of sharpen my beliefs and ground my axioms, one might say, is I try to take the position. So sometimes, like, I'll do this like in the shower, I'll do it while I'm playing a game or something, or while I'm just riding in the car. I'll have imaginary debates with myself, but I don't debate from my position. When I imagine myself having a debate, I try to debate from my enemy position, from the position I don't agree with, and try to, from my perspective, with my current knowledge, make the strongest arguments against my beliefs as I can possibly make. That's what I try to do. So what I'll do is I'll be like, okay, all right, so if I believe the BreadTube was the new skeptic community, I would think that, I would be, if I believe that, I would say that, it's just, making political videos and streaming, and we're just talking politics, and we've got a bunch of fans, and blah, 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 and you're just falling down another rabbit hole of radical political content. So that would be the argument I would make if I was one of these people. But then I realize, well, no, it's not the same. The anti-sjw skeptic types, mind you, that are still popular and are still culturally way more relevant than BreadTube, by the way. This is the funniest part of what Destiny said here, because like BreadTube and leftism is like nowhere near as culturally relevant as the skeptic anti-sjw shit is now. So that was pretty stupid of him to say, just on a basic level. But continuing, it is the type of content that is made on this side of YouTube in BreadTube compared to the skeptic community is so different. How many times, like the amount of times that I'll watch like a video from Non-Compete or from just any BreadTuber in general, like ContraPoints or something, those people always encourage me to go out of my way to do independent research and learn more about the topics they're talking about. They read theory. They encourage me to read theory, to encourage their audiences to read theory, to do independent research, to go out of their way to learn more, to hone their debate skills. They don't just do things like, oh yeah, watch my video and agree with everything I say, or you're an SJW. Watch my video, donate to my Patreon, and buy my book, and only read my book, and only agree with anything that's in my book. Like, that's the kind of shit the skeptic community does. We don't really do that here on the left. It's literally a meme. Telling people to go read theory and do more research is literally a meme on the left. That's how common it is. That's how much it happens. It's not just, I don't know. I really think that was probably one of the dumbest things Destiny has ever said. And it's disappointing for me because I'm a Destiny fan, and I still am. Even after that fucking rant, that pathetic showing, that pathetic display of a debate that Destiny engaged in last night, I still am a fan of Destiny as a political figure and as a streamer, and I have a massive amounts of respect for him. I know I'm simping for Destiny. I'm fucking simping, but really, I enjoy Destiny's content, and if it weren't for him, I'd probably be a Nazi right now. I'll be completely honest with you guys. Destiny's debate with JonTron's what did it for me. It's what pulled me out of the alt-right rabbit hole. If it weren't for Destiny, then I'd probably be a Nazi right now. So, at the end of the day, I still have massive amounts of respect for Destiny. I'm disappointed in him for this debate, I guess, that happened here between Vash and him, but legitimately, I think Destiny... Why do you think... I'm going to say this right now. Why do you think Destiny has been going down this, like, recent tirade against lefties? And I know why. It's a rhetorical question. The reason that this is happening is because Destiny paved the way for progressive content online. Hassan's a part of it, but this was happening way before the Trihex and Hassan stuff happened. Destiny paved the way, especially on Twitch and in the gaming community, for progressive content online. This is inarguable. Destiny debating JonTron and Andy Worski and No Bullshit and Lauren Southern and all these massive in Sargon and all these massive anti-SJW figures. He basically, with anyone with more than 2 brain cells who saw those debates, he took their credibility away. And actually managed to pave the way for a progressive movement online. I know for a fact that many of you who are watching right now got introduced to this whole, like, whether it be, like, directly or even, even, what's the word I'm looking for? Indirectly introduced to politics, especially, like, progressive politics through Destiny. If you got into politics, like, maybe you watched some Destiny debates, and that's what got you into it. Maybe you started watching me or Vash, but guess what? If it weren't for Destiny, me and Vash wouldn't be where we are right now. Destiny is one of my biggest inspirations. Destiny is Vash's biggest inspiration. Me and Vash, there wouldn't be any of us doing leftist political content online if it weren't for Destiny. So I think most people watching right now, in some way, shape, or form, are where they are now politically because of Destiny, and it's sad to see him go down this current path. But why? Why do we think it's happening? I think it's because Destiny feels responsible for carving out this space for progressive content, and then it going way further than he ever expected or wanted it to. That's what I think. I mean, I'm maybe like armchair psychoanalyzing or something, and I know this video is going to get posted on Destiny's subreddit, and I'm going to have like a bunch of people who are Destiny fans in the comments getting really, really angry. And if you want to talk about it, I'll gladly debate you. Join my Discord, it's in the description. But I'm not just some SJW lefty dipshit, as Destiny would say, who's looking from the outside and shit-talking Destiny. It's not what this is. I'm a longtime fan of Destiny. I love his content, and I want him to do better. And it's really sad to see him go down this path he's been going down lately. I think you can agree, at the very least, that his performance in that debate with Vash was ridiculous. And that statement that he made is just as ridiculous. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. I love you all. Tell me what you think in the comments down below.